Hey, so your name Warren G.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have anything to do with the first president, Warren Harding, the first president to ever be on the radio, named Warren G. Harding?
Nuh-uh.
Nothing.
No, I'm named after my pops and my grandfather. I'm the third, Warren Griffin.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm the third, and all the homies started calling me Warren.
Yeah.
G Dub. They
Yeah.
call me G Dub. A lot of my friends, they call me G Dub, but Warren G is the stage name, and I just took my real name and just cut off everything else, just kept the G there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you could explain for those that don't know, explain the G Funk sound to the kids who have no clue what that is, especially if they're not from the West Coast.
Yeah. The G Funk sound is chords, strings, we brings, melody. It's a combination of it's a mixture of it's a soulfulness slash hard, soulful, and still you get a good smooth vibe up out of it at the same time. So it's just a combination of funk, jazz, and hip hop.
Right. So the words, of course, hip hop bringing the message, but the back layers are melodic, and because when I think of your music, it's layered, it's lush. It's funky.
Thank you.
It's that it's a little bit of jazz, it's a little bit of funk, it's a little bit of gangster. It's like a pot of gumbo down here in the South.
Yes,
We got gumbo. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Next to all the good stuff, you might just throw some shrimp. And
And
put the rice in there and stir it up, and it come out G Funk.
Yes, indeed.
Now, constructing that sound, can you describe how you thought to take jazz, funk, and gangster or hip hop, and like how'd you construct that sound as a young?
Just from being inspired by all that was before me, which is Dre, which is the hip hop and DJing and mixing,
Right.
and being with my father on the weekends, laying down, sitting and listening to jazz, and then the funk was just from artists like Slick Rick and George Clinton and the P-Funk All-Stars, and those are all the groups that I look up to, and being a fan of all of them. It's just a combination of all of that.
Are you the unsung godfather of G Funk?
I mean, I guess you could say that. What I did was, I was pretty much like above the law. I ain't saying really above the law. I'm saying above the law with Laylaw, 187, KMG and Gomac and Total Chaos, Cocaine. Those are the guys that introduced me to G Funk, and took me in. 187 and Laylaw took me in as a pup, because they seen that I had talent and work ethic, but I was homeless.
Right.
So
wow.
I became, part of the G Funk with them in the beginning. But what I did later on, after I grew and started doing my thing, I created my own branch, which was the G Funk era.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I made it. I had it. I stamped it all around the world, and from the records I did, it's kind of like it created its own subgenre of music that people love and respect. And me and Nate just being different in what we did, and then me being different musically, and him being different vocally was just a whole new sound, a whole new different thing that nobody was doing. So it just, like I said, it created a whole new subgenre of hip hop, which is the G Funk era.
No, that's hard. That's hard.